Here we have for sale our June 2024 on a 24 plate Ford Transit Custom. This one is the 300 model, which means it's got a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. That is accompanied with a 2-litre EcoBlue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 136 PS, which is roughly 136 brake horsepower. It's the L1 short wheelbase with a 6-speed manual gearbox. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited of this age. I'll also talk you through the condition in detail of this particular example and what we've done to it during our preparation, getting it ready for sale here at Bridgend Van Centre. First thing to note is that there is no VAT to pay on this particular vehicle. Reason being for that is that the previous owner was not VAT registered, so therefore, as I say, we can't charge VAT on something that we haven't paid VAT on. So really good opportunity here for anyone watching this who is not VAT registered. Looking here at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are 2 doors which open in that sort of fashion. On a Limited, you get a number of elements which of course come color coded. That includes things like the door handles, wing mirror covers and the bumpers. This one has got, as you can see, this is not quite standard, a number of elements which have been upgraded on this van. So starting here at the top, you can see there's a nice gloss black rear spoiler there at the top, and then down to the bottom you can also see there's this lower rear splitter just there as well. As we go down the side, that lower splitter ties in very nice with the rest of the low-line kit which is on this, so you've got a nice set of gloss black side skirts there and a fantastic set of rotiform alloy wheels. These are a set of 20-inch alloy wheels. There's a sort of a satin black finish for these, and I love that center cap which gives the look of a center locking wheel nut. Of course it's not, there is the normal wheel nuts behind that, but the cap does a really nice job of giving that look. The vehicle is lowered as well on lowering springs, which gives it a really nice stance, which I think ties in very well with the rest of the styling. Having a look at the condition here of the rear barn doors, there's really not much to fault here. There's a fantastic condition throughout. Maybe the tiniest little hairline mark just there, but that is really not very noticeable. But otherwise, yeah, not much to fault there. It's looking very, very nice indeed. A Limited of this age also comes as standard now with a reversing camera, which is a really nice bit of spec, of course, to have, and of course rear parking sensors on top of that also. When we open up the rear doors, we can open them up to their full 180-degree position. So these are on a 2-stage hinge. So when you open the door, it will go to its first stage there, and then with some pressure you can push it past that to its full 180-degree position like so, and this then allows you maximum accessibility into the back of the van, but of course for the purposes of this allows me to really show you the condition inside the back of the van and also the condition of the rear doors and inside the back here also. And you can see this has got brand new ply lining in here. We do this on the vast majority of panel vans which come into stock with us. And of course that's there to protect the vehicle, but of course there to improve its presentation as well. Having a look at the floor, you can see it's got the nice hard-wearing plastic floor, which is still in great order there. You've got LED load lights, and the 2 rear lights here are on a switch just there, so you can toggle those on or off if you want to. Having a look at the bulkhead then, you can see the bulkhead is in fantastic order, and you've still got that load-through hatch there to go underneath the passenger seats. Toolkit is over on the left-hand side here, but yeah, lovely condition there inside the back of the van, but of course paying close attention to the exposed painted areas here, it's all looking absolutely spot on. If we shut the rear doors, we'll continue to go around the outside of the van here. So now having a look down the passenger side of the vehicle here, this is where I like to look in the side, looking for in the reflections, looking for signs of any previous repairs or anything like that. But I must say this is looking absolutely stunning here. Very, very smart indeed. There's really not much I can fault there, and I say I really like the look of this with the silver, being that is of course a lighter colour. It contrasts very well with the gloss black there, and I think those side skirts work really well with the wheels on the van as well. These vans do have keyless entry and keyless locking. You see that little tab just there, so when you've got the keys in your pocket you can unlock and lock the van without having to get the key out of your pocket. But having a look at the condition inside of the back of the van here, looking very smart. If we open up the passenger door, we can start to have a look inside here as well. It's a bit windy here today, do apologise. But having a look here at the front seats, they're looking in very good order. Of course you can flip those forward, it gives you some access there to some extra storage underneath, and you can just see how clean and tidy that is under there as well. You've also got the centre fold down work tray just there with a little elastic there to store some paperwork. This one has got a really nice full rubber matting all the way through, which I think is very nice. It always tells a story if the previous owner has gone to the effort of putting that in, that they are of course caring for the van. Having a look at the condition of the passenger door card, the step is pretty much faultless, to be honest with you. It's looking very, very nice indeed. There's also a set of roof bars, so we added these roof bars on as part of our preparation, but the van came with the rest of the styling which was on it. So it came with the wheels, the side skirts, front splitter, and of course the lowering. But I say we have fitted those roof bars, so they are brand new. And then round to the front of the van, some nice upgrades here. So this one has got the lovely gloss black honeycomb grille, which just really does transform the van, and I really like again how that ties in with the rest of the gloss black elements. So you've got also a front splitter which has been added here, and that, as I say, ties in with the rest of the low line kit. This one has also got some extra lights on the roof, which you can see there are on. They are controlled by a remote fob, which are with the key, so you can turn those on and off if you want to, but definitely adds to this sort of aggressive styling of the van. These now come with the lovely Ford LED lights, so much better headlight, and you've got the LED daytime running lights there as well. But looking at the condition of the front of this van, it's looking absolutely spot on. There's really not much I can fault on this at all. Looking down the driver's side here, and again just looking in those reflections, it is pretty much faultless, to be honest with you. It's looking very good. Of course, as you will probably know if you're familiar with our videos, now our usual stock, this van, like everything else, has been prepared to the absolute highest of standards. Every vehicle, with almost no exception, gets machine polished when it comes into us, and as I say, prepared to, as I say, absolutely perfect standard where we can. Having a look at the driver's seat, that is in fantastic order. You've got plenty of adjustment here, with height adjustment as well on the side. You've of course got auto-activated lights, auto-activated wipers. I really like this new steering wheel. It's more of a sort of a rounded off square shape, with a sort of a flat bot and a flat top and flat bottom, and I think it feels very nice. Steering feels really light in your hand, which just makes the van very enjoyable to drive. On the left hand side then, you've got your cruise control settings there. On the right hand side, your onboard computer controls there as well, and this is the sort of big upgrade of the new shape custom, is really the tech that you get inside the van here. So you've got this lovely digital dash. You can see the mileage down there in the bottom left hand side, 15,222 miles, but you've got plenty of controls and adjustability here in front of you. You've got things like traffic sign recognition, and then on the left hand side you've got this over 11-inch display here on the left hand side, which gives you things like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, of course, but on this one they are now wireless. So once you've connected your phone to this via Bluetooth, you can control that completely wirelessly, which is just a big upgrade, I think, for this shape Transit Custom. You've got heated seats, heated wing mirrors, heated windscreen, and everything is controlled on here. So you can toggle the temperature of your heaters just here. You can toggle everything from the screen here. Of course, you've still got DAB radio on there, and a fantastic reversing camera. If I put the vehicle into reverse, you can hopefully just see how clear this reversing camera is. Very smart indeed. A big step in the right direction, I think, that one. Down to the left hand side then, you've still got the cup holder just there, and there's also a couple of USBs under there. There's a normal USB and a USB-C, and also a little 12-volt socket just there also, and of course the driver's armrest, which is on a ratchet, so you can set that to your desired height. The vehicle is supplied with 2 full remote keys, and also those extra fobs there, which I mentioned, are for the light bar on the top. Now, we do have evidence of previous Ford service history with the van, which was done earlier in 2025, but we of course have put this van right through our van specialist workshop, Bridgend Van Care, which is only 400 meters up the road from us. They have gone right through the vehicle, given it a full health check, but they've also done a full service as well while they're at it. So the vehicle is now absolutely ready to drive away straight away. As I mentioned right at the start of the video, it is a June 2024, which means you've got manufacturer's warranty on this van until June 2027, so plenty of time left on that, and as I say, crucially, no VAT to pay. I think this is a really attractive opportunity, and I'm sure this one will not be with us for very long. We can take cars or vans in part exchange, we can deliver our vehicles nationwide, and we can also arrange finance at very competitive rates, of course subject to status, and that is for private individuals and for limited companies as well. If you haven't seen it already, I'd urge you to head over to our website there, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find the price, the description and the photography of this van, and of course all the others that we've currently got advertised here as well. Thank you very much for watching.